April 30th, 2015, from the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was Game 6 from the 2015 NBA Playoffs Round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bulls were up in this series 3-0, but the Bucks won 2 straight to force Game 6 back in Milwaukee, as the Bulls didn't close it out in Chicago, but they were looking to close it out in Wisconsin. But the Bucks didn't even have other ideas, because they got dominated. Can you say domination with a capital D? And the Bucks were pathetic. I mean, there ain't even much of a point to really go into this. It was 34-16 at the end of the first quarter, an 18-point lead. Then at halftime, it was 65-33. That's a freaking 32-point lead. I think they led by as many as 34 in the quarter. And then at the end of the third quarter, it was even worse. It was 91-52. That's a 39-point lead. And that was only because Ennis hit a three-pointer at the last second. Otherwise, it would have been a 42-point lead. Then in the fourth quarter, it just got even worse. And by the end of it, it was a 54-point victory for Chicago. 54-point victory. 120-66. They almost doubled their score. Talk about pathetic. Why even avoid the sweep if you're going to come out and just put a stinker like this up? I mean, you should have just let them sweep you. You should have just let them beat you in Chicago. It would have been better to lose in Chicago than to get just freaking just insulted and insult your hometown fans with just such a pathetic performance. I mean, well, Milwaukee in this game looked like they didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs. Why, talk about ugly with a capital U, a capital G, a capital L, and a capital Y. All five starters for the all 5 starters for the Bulls scored in double digits, and not one player from the Milwaukee Bucks, their starters nor their bench, none of them scored in double digits. Although they did have all 13 players get in the game and score. Everybody got in there. Man, it was bad. Just friggin' pathetic. But for the Bulls, actually, Joakim Noah had a double-double. He had 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Mike Dunleavy, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Pau Gasol, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Just 2 boards shy of a double-double for Pau Gasol. Derrick Rose, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Jimmy Butler, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. And the Bulls, they had 13 players score as well. Taj Gibson on the bench, came off the bench for 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Aaron Brooks, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tony Snell, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Doug McDermott, he had 5 points and 1 rebound. Kirk Hinrich had 5 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. Etwan Moore had 3 points, 3 rebounds. Nazr Mohammed had 2 points and a rebound and a block as well. Nikola Mirotic had 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And I believe that's everybody. I said Taj Gibson already, right? The 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Just so many players. Got it, everybody. 26 players scored in this game. I'm not sure if that's a record or not. The Bulls just dominate. They shot 51.1% from the field, hitting 46 of 90 shots. They shot 50% from three-point land, hitting 15 of 33 pointers. They shot 81.3% from the free throw line, hitting 13 of 16. They had 50 rebounds, 31 assists, 7 steals, and 2 blocks. The only statistical category which they did not lead was blocks. The Bucks actually had 4 blocks to 2. So amazingly, somehow they led in some category at least, I guess. But the Bucks, they only shot 32.9% from the field, an abysmal 21.7% from three-point land, 4 of 19. not the worst three-point shooting we saw in the playoffs. That's, I guess, one thing you could take away from it. 63.2% from the free throw line. They had 41 rebounds, 17 assists, and 3 steals. But, man, the Bulls were just having fun. 31 assists in the game, just hitting three-pointers like it was nothing. They had 15 of them. And hitting both over 50% from three-point land and from the field. Just an insane performance by the Bulls. Dunleavy 4-6 from three-point land. Brooks 2 of 3. Rose 3 of 7. Butler 2 of 5. They were just draining those three-pointers. Pau Gasol 8 for 12 from the field, getting inside, getting those points. The Bulls dominate. They move on. They win the series. They're heading on to the next round of the playoffs as they eliminate the Bucks. So in the final score in Game 6, Chicago 120, Milwaukee 66. They're going on Route 66. They're out of here. They're taking a drive. A long drive. Not really. Not a long drive. They were in Milwaukee. Jeez. Even worse.